Hey, good morning again. This is Ogle's Fish Room. I'm hoping to make a very short video here. I'm just going to concentrate on a couple tanks. This is a 2012 that I've taken the two, as you can see, plaquette Bettas. They do have a divider in the middle. So each side is 10 gallons. I am loving these guys. Now, they're a little expensive. The plaquettes, especially if they've got some serious coloring going on. Here's this guy. I think he's a beauty. He's just black and white, but gorgeous. A lot of personality in that guy. This one the same. Oh, just went in his cave but came out already. Okay, anyway, I'm trying to show a little more angles than I did the other day. A lot going on in here, which I'm loving. And they seem to be liking it too. I'm gonna try to, there we go, show the whole tank. I'm gonna trim up those leaves right there. I've left them alone because the autos have just kind of gone crazy on them. They do like algae. There's one of the autos. Let me back up. I think this is a very pretty tank. I'm very proud of it. There's that. Now, what I have changed from the other day, I don't know if you were able to catch him before he zoomed away, but yesterday, I thought he was right there, but he saw me coming. Okay, this is the 5 gallon. The little blue plaquette that I had in here passed away yesterday. I cleaned the filters very good. Actually replaced the filter floss in the outside filter. And took the sponge filters out back there and cleaned them extremely well. And let's see, yeah. You can see the agitation on the surface there. And the outside filter back there. Okay. Now what I did is I just had yesterday, actually afternoon, so he hasn't been in here too long. I went to they're just too, I did go in and buy some plants, and they were having a sale at Pet Supermarket. And I did buy some fish. I believe I've already showed those to you. I'm waiting for this little guy to come out. I found this little male. This is a Dragonscale. It was $10 at PetSmart. Now, not Supermarket, but PetSmart. For 10 bucks. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show him to you. He is the smallest betta I have ever purchased. I mean, being a normal size, not being a plaquette. This is a normal Dragonscale, which has the normal fins, if you will, of a, well, darn it, he was there a second ago. I tell you, when I first put him in last night, he learned very quickly how to get in this cave and hide. I'm trying to see if that's him around the corner. Okay, that's him flitting around in the back here. I want you to see him. He is just so tiny. So I'm hoping that he's, number one, he's small. So compared to the darn cup he was in, this is a pretty good sized tank, even though it's only 5 gallons. He's behind that crypt here. It's doing extremely well. Well, darn it, I wanted you to see him. He is just the cutest thing. He is tiny, though. You're really going to be shocked when you see him. He is small, small, small. As I said, I've never bought one this young before. Come on now. Where are you? Well, darn it. I am sorry. I was hoping this was going to be a short video. There he is, right. There he is, right there. Right behind, there he is. Isn't he absolutely adorable? He's got the full finnage, it's just he's tiny, tiny, tiny. See if I can get his head in here. There he is. He just got here about 5 o'clock last night, and he has already adapted quite well. He immediately found the cave, he immediately started swimming around, so he is very well adapted to hiding in this tank. I'm sorry, I guess he's just not gonna come out much today. I see him behind the plant, but it's a thick plant, so it's hard for you to see him. Well, darn it. Okay, I was hoping he'd show himself a little more. Okay, we're gonna scoop back here. Hold on. We're getting ready to... Okay. Now, this little girl is not quite so shy. I bought her yesterday as well. As I said, this tank had been emptied and only had shrimp in it. I did find this piece of wood in one of my other tanks. Actually, the 75, it was just kind of soaking in there. I couldn't get it in here. I was trying to get it in where the branches were down, and it just wasn't going to fit. I almost gave up on it, and instead, now this is a 2.5 now, small tank. Isn't she beautiful? I'm going to do a close-up here. She's actually considered, she is a female, but she's considered a veiltail. You can see that the fins are a little pointier than a normal female. So she looks like a little male cat, but she is not. She's a female. But the finnage, not just the color, but the shape of the fins are just gorgeous. Now this is at PetSmart, as I said. Believe it or not, she was $3.99. Yeah. Their females are very cheap. Unless they're kois or something, but look at her. She seems to be very happy in here. As I said, she's only been in here since 5 last night. It's about 10 this morning. Sunday morning. There she is. But what I did is, before I gave up on this piece of wood, I couldn't fit it in with the branches down. And I said, well, let's just try it upside down. So I turned it upside down, and now it's touching everywhere. It's touching that branch back here is touching the back. This branch here is touching this edge, and this is touching the front wall. But I'm tickled with it. It's ended up sitting on a rock here, so there's some caviness going on where she can swim underneath here. And I think it's perfect. I think it's absolutely perfect. I was able to, this Java fern that you probably have seen before that was sitting on the back is glued to a rock, so I just picked it up and put it, well, I pulled it out while I was trying to fit the wood in, but then I just put it on top of the wood, and I think it's just fantastic. You've seen my design, so I like things to go up to the surface, and I am just absolutely thrilled, and she seems to be happy with escaping here. As I said, I usually try to put my spider wood the other way around with the branches down so she can swim under it, but I think this has just worked out beautifully. As I said, it's sitting on some rocks here, so there's a lot of space underneath that's all open in the back. I'm trying to kind of show what the tank looks like. It's very small, yeah, but I don't see her right now, but that's okay. We're going to call it quits here. There's nothing else in there with her but shrimp, and I like the rocks that I've put in. I built this up over here with some fairly large, I don't mean humongous rocks, but for this tank, they're big rocks holding the plants back. She just went up to the top there somewhere. There she is. Okay. Look at those colors. Isn't she gorgeous? But that finnage is just beautiful. as I said, much more like a male placat. Well, she decided she might have had enough of that. Anyway, I'm very happy with that. I'm not going to make you watch anymore. I'm not going to show you all my other tanks. You've seen them before. This is new since yesterday at 5, and so I simply wanted to share this with you. This is the 2.5. This is the only 2.5 I have running right now. As I said, let's go back over here. Okay, the 5 has the new little guy in it. I don't think he's come out again. No, I don't see him right now. But that's okay. But these guys, well, there's one. And I'm not sure where the other guy, there he is in the back. Swimming around behind the rock. There he comes. There he comes. Very friendly. Got an awful lot of personality, this guy. I really like him. But these two were in the 2.5s. The other, because I have 2 other 2.5s, and I've simply put them away for right now. And so they have bigger tanks and seem to be extremely happy about it. And there's that. Okay, we'll call it quits for the day. Thank you so much for watching. This is Obo's Fish Room, and I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy these. As always, please, if I'm not answering your questions, while I'm doing the videos, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section, and I will do my darndest to answer them as fast as possible. And thanks again, and we will call it a day. Take care now. Thanks.